Who took the picture of you?
I don't know that you mentioned that. That is a good question. It could have been my date. That could have been my sister. They were both there. It's my first year of college. That is a good question. I mean, it's doing the good part. It's doing the good part of the
Could
show.
have been yourself, like time counting back to the past.
I would do the show again, but instead of doing the comic routine, they saw me do voices as another routine that I did at the very beginning of the year. I just redo that routine. Recognizing that some comedians, they're the guys who do the voices, and that's who I was. I wasn't the guy like, hey, a funny thing happened to me on the way to school. Yeah, no, that wasn't me. So now, each time I'm up here, basically I'm reliving that moment. Or doing better. Yeah, so when we're messing around in class,
We would never boo you.
it's going back. Some people boo me in their hearts. That's okay. As long as you don't boo me out loud, that's cool too. And again, you guys didn't pay for tickets. So if I'm doing a show and you pay for tickets, you want the comedian to do well. Like when they film those comedy specials and you go see George Lopez, oh my love.
Oh my
He
god.
has to do that when he comes out on that show. He does that thing.
Am I supposed to
It's
record?
hilarious. There you go. Not that song should be the anthem for, but I think it might be like you don't hear like, oh my, hey, where are those black guys? You don't think that. Yeah, you think something like, oh, where's Skylar? You're not thinking that either. Yeah, you're not. You're like, hey, what are they on? Like, oh, yeah, that's what you're thinking, but it doesn't have to be. But George Lopez uses it. That dude is hilarious. Original Latin Kings of Comedy. Oh man. He talks about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Anybody see any of his specials? George Lopez. Yeah. Netflix it. It's on there.
I seen like the older ones. I haven't seen the new ones.
Oh, okay.
They're like really vulgar though.
You know. Not the one I saw though. The one I saw, no, not so much. He just got doing, remember, come on, remember. Yeah, he's doing that thing. All right. What am I doing here? Roots. Okay. You get your roots. Do we need him to move so you don't have to stand? Or you want to
Nah, that's cool. I'll just stand.
Cool.
Oh wait, I can sit on top of the table.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Cool.
Oh my
I mean, don't let the thing fall off.
Don't encourage him.
They're going to ask you what type of roots they are. Is it a single, a double, or a triple? For those who watch baseball, singles when you hit it and you go just from one base. A double, you go to second base.
Oh snap.
Wait, well, why do you say like for the ones that watch baseball, the ones that watch it would know what that means?
For those who don't watch baseball, for those who watch baseball, they don't know what they're watching. Yeah, like, whoa, we went to 3 bases. What is that called? It's called a triple. All right, here it goes. Each one of these roots have a name. How can you tell? You look at their exponent.
I hope you wash your hands.
Stinging genius. I don't know what a 4 is called. It's called something I suspect, but for our purposes, they don't do 4s. They only do up to those. So next to it, you have to say what type of root it is. This 2, he's a single. Living that single. All right. He's a double. Deuces. I have a cousin who takes pictures, like he knows Aaron Hall, guys from Guy, old time group, so he goes on tour with them a little bit. Though he's semi-broke, so I don't get it. But whatever. Greg goes on tour with them, and he takes pictures with like some hip-hop artist who I don't know, but clearly he's their ladies, whatever, and then he loves to throw up the deuces. Always that. Hey Greg, can I take a picture with anything else? Nope, just me and my fingers. Yeah. So he's doing that, but I guess that's cool, whatever, you're on tour. Like, yo, what's up? And you put your arm around the important dude, and then you like, yeah, deuce it. Yeah, you went like that. That's fine. I told him to give me some tickets to a concert, but he hasn't done it yet. Negative, this guy's a triple. Triple, so you can impress your family at home. These things are called, just in case they ask you, the multiplicity of roots. How can I? Shagan. Just in case they ask it with a different vocabulary, multiplicity of roots. Multiplicity of roots. There we go. Y-intercept. That one, the y-intercept here is the y-intercept like it normally is. But those who don't know the y-intercept, again, they use the word intercept. Excuse me, it means what is y when all the other letters are zeros. What does he mean? What is y when the other letters are zero? Up here I'm going to erase, do this on a calculator. Somebody help me. We are going to turn the x next to the 0, we're going to turn u into a 0. I'm going to turn u into a 0, turn u into 0. By doing that, I'm going to get an intercept, the y-intercept. I'm going to do 2, whatever's left over, 2 to the 1 power, happens to be 2, oh yeah. I'm about to add some stuff. Am I multiplying? No, I'm multiplying those puppies. Basically, I'm going to multiply this times this after I raise it to a power. So here it comes. 2 to the 1 power, some people know that answer. Negative 3. Like, how do you get negative 3? 0 minus 3, still negative 3, raised to the 2nd power. Is going to be something, and I'm going to multiply them all together. 5 raised to the 3rd power is going to be something. How about you? I shouldn't put those x's. I shouldn't put those x's. I should not put those x's. I'm going to put those x's. Take a look at those numbers, see if you know where they come from. 1 to the 1st power. Negative 3 squared.
Hey, Thomas,
Yes, please.
you're doing the line survey.
You are correct. That is, all of this stuff here, this f of x technically means y. Y equals all this stuff. What would y equal if all the x turned into zeros? It's sort of like that life where those kids in high school bothered you. The bullies, the mean kids, the mean girls, whatever. What would your life be like if all of those people turned into zeros? Yeah, how would you feel? Yeah, you're driving by in your little new car, whatever, and one of those mean girls, she needs to collect money. Here's what I say to you. Put that thing in reverse. Hi, Becky. How you doing?
Hi, Becky.
Remember me? Yeah. That was the girl in 5th period. You need some change?
Our future.
Yeah.
Probably.
Could you help me? I don't remember you. I know you don't. You were a mean girl.
Yeah, hey.
You want a $5? Yeah. But then that makes you the mean girl, so watch out. But
Yes,
for a moment, I'm willing to have you try that. All right, here we go.
I'm a nice person.
Roots.
Say Becky.
Y equals the zeros. Y-intercept, x-intercept, the other number has to turn into 0. So here's the deal. Someone tell me what that is. 18 times 125. 250. Yeah. All right. The y-intercept. Raise the numbers to a power, then multiply them all together. They're gonna have you write it. Yeah, you're doing a coordinate form. I hate coordinate form because it throws students off. But the y-intercept is what is the y-coordinate when x is a 0. The x-intercept is, hey, what is x when y is 0? What are you, 225? Now what you should know is these problems aren't hard. They're just long and you have to memorize them. Watch me, I'm doing it from memory because I taught it to kids last year. That's how teachers become smart. They teach the same thing over and over, but at first I had to use my notes and I had to figure it out, then I did it a million times. So basically, if you have a good memory, it really is true. It'd be good math. What kind of curves does it have? Oh yeah. That's called an innuendo.
Please don't look at
In
the
other words, I
camera.
haven't said, we know it's math, but me go, oh yeah. It's supposed to make you reach back into your Rolodex. Rolodex is something that you look for phone numbers in. And reach back and go like, oh, that means you have a good sense of humor. If you go back and like, I don't know what he's talking about, you don't have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
My wife, pause.
There you go.
When the picture goes through the point -2, 0, which is, we're going to put these points on there. The lines go through it straight. It's a flat line, it's a single, it's a straight line. When it goes through the double, 0, it has to be the letter U, a parabola, either sitting on top of the line or below the line, depending on what direction we're going to begin with. And then when it goes through it on a triple, at -5.0, it goes through it and then like, bends right, yeah, like halfway through, yeah, like that. So let's see if I can draw this picture. This is an even. That's going to be bad, because evens are tough. So I may not have you draw all of it, but here we go. Step 1, put dots on the x-axis at the x-intercepts. That's math talk 4. Put a point at -2. 3, I'll let you do the last one so you can feel all special about yourself. I know where the last one goes. Yeah, you do. You got 2 hints. For those who don't, I feel bad for you. But don't worry, you might just be playing with your pen anyway. Oh, my bad. You're supposed to say at me. That's in the other class though. That's,
I was gonna say that too. I didn't think you'd get it though.
Yeah, do at me.
At
The other
me.
girls taught it to me, but they didn't give me how to say it. Like at me, is it a question? Or
No, it's like at me.
right. But see, the problem I just figured out later is if you do look like
I don't know.
Facebook or whatever,
Pause this.
at something is important.